Here in the I button and in description box below, you will get complete playlist of numerical solution of ordinary differential equation. Welcome to video number 5, and from this video we are going to start a new topic, that is Euler's method. Okay, so let us start. Euler's method. In this Euler's method we get approximate value of ordinary differential equation. Okay, here we won't get accurate values, here we will get the approximate value, but in the problem I will let you know, that is how to get approximate value close to your accurate values. Okay, now we will see what is the procedure to use Euler's method. Let's suppose you have a given differential equation, that is dy upon dx, that is equals to f of x comma y. Okay, and with this we will have one more thing, that is initial condition, that is at x equals to x naught, y equals to y naught. Okay, and you need to find y at x equals to xn. So let us suppose at x equals to xn, y equals to yn. Okay, now according to Euler's method we have one formula, that is yn equals to yn minus 1 plus h into f of x n minus 1 comma y n minus 1, where n equals to 1, 2, 3 and so on. What is h? H is the width of differencing, or you can say interval size. But how to find h? Because in certain problems you will have h, and in certain problems you need to find h. So h equals to x n minus x naught upon n. What is n? That is, n is number of intervals. So we will have h. Now we can go to this formula. Now if you put n equals to 1 in this formula, you will get y1, that is equals to y naught plus h into f of x naught comma y naught. Put n equals to 2, you will get y2 equals to y1 plus h into f of x1 comma y1 and so on. It means by using this formula you can get y3, y4 up to yn. So we can say from Euler's method, starting from y0 and using equation 1, which is equation 1, that is this is my equation number 1, we can get y1, y2, y3 up to yn. Okay, so now we'll try to solve one very good question. Yes, using Euler's method, find an approximate value of y corresponding to x equals to 0.1. It means at x equals to 0.1 we need to find the value of y. Given that dy upon dx equals to y minus x upon y plus x. This is what? This is function x comma y, and this is my initial condition, that is at x equal to 0, y equals to 1. Okay, so the given things are function x comma y, that is y minus x upon y plus x. Here we have at x equal to 0, y equals to 1, that is initial condition x not equal to 0 and y not equals to 1. And here we need to find y at x equals to 0.1. So we have xn, that is equals to 0.1. Okay, now let us say we take n equals to 5. H equals to xn minus x naught upon n. Yes, what is xn? That is 1, 0.1. What is x naught? That is 0. So 0.1 minus 0 upon 5 will be 0.02. Let's suppose you take n equals to 10. Okay, because the value of n depends on me. If you get n equals to 10, then you will get h equals to 0.01. But what is the difference between n equals to 5 and n equals to 10? If you increase the value of n, okay, if you increase this number, that is I am taking n equals to 5 and you are taking n equals to 10, then your y will be more accurate than my y. Okay, because the number of n that I have taken is 5, which is lesser than your number of n, that is 10. So if you increase the number of intervals, you will get more accurate values of approximate value of y, but that value will always be approximate, never, that value will never be accurate value. Okay, so from Euler's method we have this formula, that is yn equals to yn minus 1 plus h into f of x n minus 1 comma y n minus 1. So y1, first of all we will find y1, but here we have x naught. X naught equals to what? 0. Okay, let's say this is 0.0. Okay, and here we have the value of y naught, that is 1. Here we have taken h equals to 0.02. So the value of xn will be 0.02. x2 will be 0.04. x3 will be 0.06. x4 will be 0.08. Similarly, the value of x5 will be 0.10. Okay, and for x5 that is 0.1, y5 will be dash, and this is what I want to find. Okay, so we have this, but we need to find this. So let us start. Y1, that is y naught plus h into f of x naught comma y naught equals to 1. What is y naught? That is given in the problem, that is y naught equals to 1. 1 plus what is h, that is 0.02 into what is f of x comma y, that is y minus 1 upon y minus x upon y plus x. In place of x and y we need to put x naught and y naught. In place of x naught we will put 0. In place of y naught we will put 1. So this will become 1 minus 0 upon 1 plus 0. So here we have 1 minus 0 upon 1 plus 0. On solving this, we will get y1 equals to 1.02. Okay. Now we need to find y2. So here at x1, that is 0.02, y1 equals to 1.02. Now at x equal to 0.04, we need to find the value of y2. That is y1 plus h into f of x1 comma y1. This equals to y1, that is 1.02, plus h, that is 0.02, into f of x comma y, that is y minus x upon y plus x. In place of x we need to put x1. In place of y we need to put y1. What is x1? That is 0.02. Okay, and in place of y we need to put y1, that is 1.02. So this is 1.02 plus 0.02 into y minus x, that is 1.02, minus x1, that is 0.02. Okay, upon again y plus x, and that will be how much? That is 1.0392. Now again we will find y3. So y3 will be y2 plus h into f of x2 comma y2. What is the value of x y2? That is 1.0392. What is the value of x2? That is 0.04. Okay, now using these values you will get y3 equals to 1.0577. Similarly, if you find y4, we need the value of y3 and y4. y3 is how much? 1.0577. And what is x3? That is 0.06. So using these values we can find the value of y4, that is y3 plus h into f of x3 comma y3. This equals to 1.0577 plus 0.02 into y3 minus x3 upon y3 plus x3. On solving this we'll get y4 equals to 1.0756. Again we need to find y5, that is equals to y4 plus h into f of x4 comma y4. What is x4 here? That is 0.08. And what is y4? That is 1.0756. Simply use these values to find y5. You will get y5 equals to 1.0928. Okay, so this is the approximate value of y when x equals to 0.1 correct to 4 decimal places. Okay, so hence we can say that is the approximate value of y, that is at x equal to 0.1 is equals to 1.0928 up to 4 decimal places. In this video we have solved by this method. Okay, Euler's method using this approach. In the next problem, that is in video number 6, we will be solving second problem on the topic, that is Euler's method by using table format. Okay, thank you so much.